wearing these lovely pants to film in. They're so sexy.
I'm not wearing a bra.
I got that on camera.
In fact, get rid of all that. It's all ugly. I prefer this angle. I'm just going to pretend to set the base again.
Hi everyone!
Hi!
We have a makeup video for you today on these two eye makeup looks, and these are something that we would wear on a night out.
In this video we're going to be using the Huda, who knows palette. And what are you using?
The main thing that I use is blue brown pigment from MAC and a couple of browns to blend it out from Makeup Geek. Hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and all social media is down below.
My turn. Oh, I might have been edited in first, I don't know. Okay, prime your eyelids because it's a night out and who knows, you might get a drink spill over your eye. Never done that before. But I wouldn't be shocked at myself if that did happen. Right, I start with the Collection Primed and Ready primer. Oh, Illuminating and Reviving Eye Primer. Bastard. I'm going to keep getting the mirror and camera. I know Vanessa probably did a really good job of not, but I can't. Okay, so I've primed my eye and now I'm going to set it with Bay in the Huda palette, and it's got a bit of colour but it mainly just blanks. And this blending brush has definitely got a bit of peach smoothie on it from Makeup Geek, but I didn't mean for that to happen, so just pretend. Sorry for putting the mirror in the camera, I'm going to do that a lot, it's an accident. I hope you can forgive me. I'm taking Shy, which is this pink, quite a pale pink, on the same brush, which is the Morphe M200. I've got really veiny eyelids. I was going to say sorry, but I'm not going to apologise for having veins. I've been waiting for Vanessa for ages to film hers, so I did this ages ago and now I just can't remember what I did anyway, but luckily I wrote the colours in my notes on my phone, so okay, back in business. Next I'm taking Henna, which is this, well, it looks quite red on camera but it's more of like a brown, warm brown, and I'm taking it on the same brush again. Just taking that in the crease. For a daytime look, I wouldn't take it as high up, but since this is like a nighttime, night out sort of look, everything's a bit more dramatic. Right, next I'm going to be taking this bright pink Flamingo, which is really bright, and I'm taking that on my Spectrum B06. Oh, would help if I showed you the brush, which is just another blending brush, and this is just to make sure that it's really pink. It's a lot more pink on camera actually. Right, next I'm going to be taking MAC 217 and I'm going to be taking Cocoa, which is like a dark, like warm brown, and I'm going to be taking this in the outer corner because it deepens it up. Oh, and at the end I'm going to wipe away this bit of nuisance. And I'm just going to blend that out with a little bit more of Shy, which is the light pink, back on the Morphe brush. It looks so harsh on camera and it really isn't. Never mind. This is such a mess here. It always happens to me. I don't know why. I'm sorry. So sorry. And now for the fun part. It's time for the sparkles. So I'm going to take Trust Fund. Oh, sorry. Which is this one. Which I can't decide between these two for my two favourites, but it's one of them. But I'm going to take Trust Fund today. And it even says on the back of the palette to apply these with your fingers because these are like cream eyeshadows. And I'm just putting this all over the lid. So that is really sparkly. Does anyone else just wipe the finger on the palm of the hand? Probably not. Take the Spectrum brush again, take a bit of Shy and a bit of Flamingo and just blend that into the crease. Oh my god. Vanessa is going to be so frustrated editing this because I cannot stop putting the mirror in front of the camera. I always do this at the end. I always take this Anastasia brush and some of Bay, and I always just blend out the edges. So that's just made it a bit softer. And now I'm just going to take a simple wipe. I'm going to wipe so that there's a nice sharp line. Okay, so that's a bit more neat, but oh, that's actually my skin. That's not eyeshadow. That red bit, that's my skin because apparently it didn't like being wiped. Okay, so as you can see now it's like got like a sharp line like the other one. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more of Trust Fund just to make it nice and sparkly. It's not really sparkly, it's more like metallic, but yeah. I'm gonna take Miss Hippie from L'Oreal. I start with this and then I use a different one. So that's the first coat. And next I'm gonna go in with the YSL Shockin' mascara, which I really like and also smells really nice. And then I do my bottom lashes. I'm gonna go back in with the Miss Hippie one. And everyone's got the bottom lash face. But Vanessa's is actually, but I don't know if she would have kept that in. And I don't actually go back in with the YSL one for the bottom lashes because I just think it's a bit heavy on them. And usually, obviously, I'd have full face of like foundation and bronzer and highlight. Gotta have highlight and probably like a liquid lipstick, but this is just for eye makeup. So that's the finished eye makeup. Hope you enjoyed.
Hello, it's very weird filming and speaking on my own. I have got this night out eye to do for you. I have been wearing it recently on nights out and it is using blue brown pigment from MAC. Now I haven't got any foundation on and my face makeup on yet. Well, I lie, I do have a bit of concealer on because I had dark circles under my eyes. I always do my eyes first in case there's any fall down, then I can wipe it away and then do my face makeup afterwards. So I'm just going to start and show you what I did to create this on my bare eye. I always start off by using a cream eyeshadow base and today I'm using Colour Tattoo 24 Hour in the colour Creme de Nude and it looks like this. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. I would usually just use my finger, but I have false nails on right now and they're a bit long and I can't get my finger in. So I'm just going to use a Spectrum brush, A07, and just sort of put that all over the lid. It creates a nice base and your eyeshadow sticks to it really well. Just put that all over my eyelid. So next I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to put a bit of Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie in the crease of my eye because I do this before every makeup look too. Okay, it's so weird because I'm looking at myself but the camera's over here and I never know whether I look at myself when I'm talking, look down the actual lens, but I think that could be a bit creepy if I'm like looking at you in the eye. So I'm going to look at myself when I'm talking. I'm next going to put a bit of texture from MAC in the crease of my eye. Not too much because we're going to go back in with this colour to blend out any harsh lines that we might have from the pigment. So just a bit of this on. I'm going to be using Spectrum B06 brush, just a nice fluffy brush. God, my eyebrows need done, don't they? Ooh. Next, put on this MAC pigment. It's called Blue Brown. It's my favourite pigment. I'm going to put this on my lid using Spectrum A16 brush, which is dirty off when I did the first eye. It's just a small flat brush, and I am going to wet the brush using my All Nighter makeup setting spray. Just do one each side, just for good measure. And we're going to put it all over the lid. Don't go too high with it. Pack on as much as you want. I'm going to blend it out using MAC texture again, what we used in the crease. And I'm going to use the Spectrum 808 brush. Oh, that's upside down. 808 brush. And it's a flat blending brush, which I think is good for the crease. And blend. You get quite a bit of fall down from the pigment, which is why I always do my eyes first and then my foundation. I don't know if you can actually see on camera, but you do lose quite a bit of the pigment when you start blending the line out. But it doesn't matter because we're going to go back in at the end. I'm going to go in and make it slightly darker, and I'm going to use Bitten from Makeup Geek, using the same flat fluffy brush that I used before. And I'm just going to put this into the corner of my eye to darken it out a little bit, because it is a night out, so why not make your eye a bit darker? Now that I'm looking at this eye, I don't think it has enough on, so I think I'm going to add some more. I always go back in with this fluffy brush that I used just to apply the creme brulee colour. I'm not going to put any more colour on the brush, but I'm just going to blend out this line so it's more of a gradient up to the eyebrow. Now that that's blended, I'm going to reapply blue brown on top just to make sure that your whole eyelid's covered, because when you blend you do lose some of it. So I'm going to put some of it back. God, I'm such a mess. So much fall down. So much fall down. Do a quick blendy out again just to make sure. There we go. I'm definitely adding some more onto this eye because I have not put enough on. We've got a couple of things to do before we're finished. We're going to do mascara, we're going to add some colour under the eye, and we're going to add some eyebrow highlight and inner corner highlight too. I'm going to start with a top coat of mascara. I always use, and have done for years, this Max Factor 2000 calorie mascara. First layer of mascara done. So whilst that's drying, because I go in with a couple of layers, whilst that's drying, I'm going to go in with Bitten again, and I'm going to do that under the eye, and I'm going to use the Spectrum A13 brush and go in again with a second layer of mascara. This time do your bottom lashes as well. Last but not least, with the eye, got to go in and highlight the brow bone like I did on this eye here, and highlight the inner corner. I'm going to use vanilla pigment. I'm using Spectrum A12 brush. It's this cute little sort of pointy-ish brush. What is it? I don't even know. What is that? Is it a pointy brush? Is it a fluffy brush? In real life it shows really well. I'm going to take a little bit more on the brush, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner of the eye. And that is the eyes done.